Hi, welcome back. When we moved into our home a year ago, one of the incentives was that the builder would put in a backyard for us, which we were all over because we had a dog and we wanted some place for her to go that she wouldn't get all muddy. So they put in this grass and the flower beds all around, which has been fine, but now we're ready to elevate it and make it something usable and beautiful, and we're excited to start. Our HOA requires us to submit a plan, even for our backyards. But so we did that a few months ago, and it got approved. And now that we're ready to go, we're talking about our garden beds. And now I'm having second thoughts because to me, on paper, it looks great. But now I'm wondering if they're too big. So what we're going to do today is kind of lay out the shapes of the beds and see how they look in person. Okay, we've got it all laid out to how we think we want it. When we first were designing our backyard, we knew we wanted a vegetable garden. We knew we wanted a little bit of lawn for the grandkids. Obviously trees, shrubs, perennials. So over the last summer, we kind of watched the sun and to see which part of our yard gets the most sun. Because when you're growing a vegetable garden, you need at least 6 to 8 hours of sun for good production and good harvest. So this was the spot right here. And as we laid things out, I felt like it was too big. So we laid things out. I'm just kind of mulling things in my head. But let me kind of show you how things are going. It's kind of hard to see because the grass is kind of long. We should have cut the grass yesterday. But maybe as Russ kind of follows me around, we can kind of show you where things are laid out. So we've got a 4 by 9 foot bed here. And then in the center, we have a triangular shaped bed. And then we have another 4 by 9 foot bed here, which really takes a lot of our lawn. And I'll talk about that in a minute. But then we laid out our hose. We laid out our hose to see where the rest of the lawn would be, because we're going to be having our fruit trees. We're going to do espalier trees, 1, 2, 3, right here. We're going to do an evergreen right here, some kind of evergreen. We're going to do 3 flowering pears, or 3 flowering plums, because we want that red color to kind of echo the red of our house. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, and then it just kind of meanders along until it comes through here. We're going to have a trellis right here growing some clematis over it to kind of enter you into the backyard. And here we're going to have some kind of weeping tree here. And then we will have 3, I think we're going to do DeGroot Spire arborvitaes, so that'll add some nice height. And we'll do a variety of perennials and some shrubs. So here were my thoughts after we laid this out. That's a lot of grass gone. And I like grass. Oh, sorry for the wind. It's so windy. It's been windy the last couple of days. I worry about dogs coming right out into the garden when they need to come and go potty, because that kind of invites sampling. And then I thought that would be kind of cool for the grandkids to come out here when they want to play, kind of go through a maze and come here to play. we live in Utah, so we're the second driest state in the nation. And if we took out half of the grass, that would save us money in water. We would have more plants. We could grow a lot of our vegetables. If one year we decided not to grow so many vegetables, I could use one of these beds as a cut flower garden, which would be really fun. So, seeing all of that, I think this is where we've landed. And it's going to be different for sure, but I think it's going to be really fun. So our next step will be to cut out the grass, and then we have to move sprinkler heads, which is going to be a lot. So we're thinking about just condensing it into lawn and flower beds and then the garden separately. We're planning on having flagstones right coming down right here to kind of lead you through. So tell us if you think we're crazy in the comments. We won't be mad if you think we are, but I feel pretty good about it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.